Romanian team. And now for Japan, there is a mountain to climb. Xu Haidong, right-handed penhold grip. And very, very quickly into his stride. So first 3 points go the way of Xu Haidong. Now, first point for Japan. Immediate response from Masaki Takami. Three-point gap, 5-2. Short rallies, game not yet come alight, but Xu Haidong, fractionally the more consistent player. Just controlled topspin with the first attack. Takes Xu Haidong to a 7-3 lead. Error on the backhand, ball hits the top of the net and flies long. Takes the score to 3-8. That's from Masaki Takami. Service changes. 8-4, Xu Haidong to the good. Now 9-4. Back on topspin works the fate. Serving at 6-9. 6-10. Service changes, and that gives Xu Haidong 4 games points for a 1-game to love lead. Thank you very much indeed. That's the first game to Xu Haidong. He takes the first game 11-6. And a game that never ever really came to like short points, short rallies, and really Masaki Takami unable to adjust to the style of Xu Haidong. Of course, in days gone by, every player in the Japanese team or Chinese team, if we go back some 30 odd years, that have been penhold grip players, but of course now we're curious to let 1,000 flowers blossom and therefore have a range of styles. But it's a boys team event. China has never been seriously troubled. The only occasion really when Wan Chu King needed the 5 games to beat Jules Roland of France. Otherwise, relatively comfortable. That's a credit to their coaching scheme. So here we go, start of the second game, and it is Masaki TAKAMI serving. One all. On the zero. The point goes to Haidong. Photographer in the background is Mr. An Sung Ho from Korea. Wants to get into rallies, and there have been very, very few in this match. Then Zhu Haidong is the clear favourite. Masaki TAKAMI is to try to win his points quickly. Perhaps Zhu Haidong now just starting to find a rhythm to his play. Level at 5-all. Just touch, I think so. So we level at 6-all. So timeout to be taken, with Zhu Haidong leading 7-6, and Inigo Tazai trying, as always, trying to find some answers some way through. And it's the same, but with his player in the ascendancy for Lu Zhijian. Yu Guankai far left. He hasn't played, he didn't play the team event at all. but of course, member of the squad, 4 players in the squad. He'll be hoping for the best for his colleague to have a place on the podium. So let's seek the break work. We have Masaki Takami is serving. He's trailing 6-7. 6-8. So Haidong serving. He's serving at 8-7. And now 9-7, 2 points clear as the service changes. Back down to 1 point. Oh, tremendous return of service. Again, the advantage of the pen-hold grip scene, very, very flexible near the net. And in fact, we've lost the ball. So he's going to have a look under the chair, see if we can find it. Somebody pocket it as a souvenir. I think the answer is for the umpire to give them a new ball. Why not? Dear me. There we are. That is very generous. Nowadays we use this plastic ball as opposed to the celluloid ball, and seem to be all of a very similar standard. So here we go. So Haidong serving at 10-8. 10-9. But we now wish we'd not lost the ball. Powerful backhand into the indecision point. Takes the second game 11-9 for Haidong. So here we are, Haidong 2-0 ahead, and of course China 2 matches to 0 ahead. So potentially there is just one more game in this final. Unless from somewhere, from some depths, Coach Kunihito Tazai and Masaki Takami can find some answers. So just going through this match, recapping. Zhufei beat Yuto Kizukuri by 3-1. Then by the same margin, Wang Chu-kin beat Yuta Tanaka. That gave China a 2 matches to 0 lead. The flexible return is from the backhand, doesn't quite convert. So 2-1 is the score. Advantage now 3-1. Well, it wasn't the best service in the world, but somehow he got away with it. So Haidong, he leads 4-2. He leads by 2 games still, and China very, very much, as we anticipated, in the driving seat. Credit to Masaki TAKAMI, he's not going home. He's fighting for the cause. Good man. But once we get in the rallies, well, this young man, I feel, is always going to be the favourite. And you see the response, the vocal response, the body language of Haidong. He's now starting to flow, starting to fizz. Time before China celebrates. 2-0, 7-3. If he pulls this one out of the fire, it would be, my word, be the mother of all the countries. So 5-point gap, and China looks very content. Even Yu Guanhua is pleased. He's not played one match, but when I spoke to him yesterday, he tried to speak to me in English. Credit to the young man. There you are, look at the reaction. Moving ever nearer at 9-3. Well, whatever your views, you have to take your hat off to the technical excellence of the Chinese players. Once again, they've taught the rest of the world a lesson. Haidong leads 9-4. 10-4, it is game point, it is match point, it is championship point for China. There it is at the very, very first attempt. Haidong, he beats Masaki TAKAMI 11-4 in the third game. The title once again belongs to China. Success for Haidong, 11-6, 11-9, 11-4. It was 3 straight games, and a very, very competent, impressive performance from a superb group of young players, and players, of course, who will undoubtedly see grace our courts for many, many years to come. Now they've repeated that by being successful with the boys team title. We see the tail of the tape. Success